Hey, what's going on, guys? Archer and Mark back again with another vintage collection action figure review. And I got this guy, the very much sought after Darth Malgus. Very cool, intimidating looking figure. Scary dude. But again, we will start with the packaging, or the card back in this case. We'll go up here. Again, usual. This is ages 4 and up. Choking hazard. We have the logo. In this case, it's not from a movie. Of course, this is from a video game. So this is part of the expanded universe. So you have the expanded universe logo. It's pretty cool. Here you have the character name Darth Malgus. And you go down here, you can see this is a character debut, never before offered as a figure. You go down here, we got the Kenner logo, and then we have, just look at that card back. It's just so, really just sick looking. There's all the sparks and whatever machinery going on in the back, and again, that bright red lightsaber, just so dynamic. Very, very cool. Very cool. Okay, I'll flip over. We go up here again. The original logo with Luke and Leia, Star Wars, just so classic looking. That silver. It's VC96. Again, we have the vintage collection description. Okay, if you want to pause, feel free. You can read the description. Alright, some of the other figures in the wave. The Vader I have, I don't think I'm going to bother with a review on him. Imperial Navy Commander I don't have. He's not hugely high on my list. If I find him, I find him. The Anakin, again, I've seen reviews on this figure, and I just don't like the figure. The card back is really cool. So if I find him, I'll buy one just to keep in the card. We have the Hoth Luke, which I've already done a review on, and Malgus, which we're doing a review now. Some of the other figures in the wave. There's the Blu-ray figures, which I've done all 5 of at this point, and some of the Phantom Menace wave. Vintage collection vehicles. Pretty cool. Again, I don't know about in your area, but around here, these have not been hard to find at all. They're pretty easy to find. The only one I have is this, the AT-AP, which I may do a review one day. We'll see. I kind of want to just keep it in the box. But we go down, StarWars.com, Hasbro.com, logos, all that good stuff. So now we'll go to, now this guy. Expanding the universe for those who play the game. I believe this is from the Old Republic video game, if I'm not mistaken. I don't play the game. I don't have the game, so I don't know much about the character. Just know that, he's a Sith Lord. He's badass, and look at that. Very cool. Lots of little details on his armor. A little black, white, silver. Actually, yeah. More just black and silver. More of a grayish. Shin pads. He very closely resembles another Sith Lord that we all know and love. More about that later. First thing I want to address with this guy, because I'm going to take it off, is he has this cape. He has this removable cape in the hood. It's it's a cloth cape. Now we've seen a lot of this. Now it's hard to make out, but the sort of right underneath where the hood is, it has sort of like a wire frame, like manufactured into it, and that allows you to sort of mold the hood. He just kind of rests on his shoulders. It doesn't go over like we've seen, like the Jedi hood, the Jedi robes, or robes on other Sith Lords or what have you. It just kind of rests on his shoulders, and you can sort of bend the wiring around him, sort of squeeze it together, and that holds it on. It took a little bit of doing. I think I've got it. Yeah, it was falling off all the time before, but I think I molded it, got it right to where it'll stay on there. And the hood like that, it doesn't look as bad. Doesn't look as oversized. Now we all know the problem with the Jedi robes where they're really oversized, especially the hoods. And the hoods, no matter what you do, just don't look right. And this may be the solution that we need. If Hasbro does this with the other robes in the future, this may be the solution of trying to get a hood that doesn't look too ridiculously big. I don't know, but what I'm going to do, since it's very simple, we're going to just ever so slightly. I'm going to put this down. And I'll just give you a better look. It's a nice material. It flows real well. You know, again, it's all black, so it's hard to see. See right here where my fingers are, there's sort of like a wiry substance that you can bend and kind of mold it to him. So hopefully you're getting what I'm saying. You know, so you can you wrap it around, you rest on his shoulders. And you could even put the hood down. In fact, that's how it is in the packaging. And you just sort of like rest it on his shoulders. And he can go. So he gets wrapped on there, but it takes a little doing to get it on there properly. You know, it took me a while to do it. All right, see, I took it off. But anyway, maybe that's the solution to like the giant hoods. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, back to the figure. Now that's out of the way. In fact, we'll give you. You can get a real, even better look at the upper portion. You can see all his like huge like shoulder armor, and just really cool. Yeah, you can see. Look at these giant, like it's like the 80s, giant shoulder pads again. And again, this has been pointed out. Other people that have done reviews on this guy, it's been pointed out. You know, very closely resembles Darth Vader's armor if you look at it. I don't know if that's what they were going for to try and make it reminiscent of Darth Vader. It is. It's, you know, maybe they could have done something a little different. You know, there have been lots of Sith Lords, and they all, you know, black leather and capes and the red lightsaber. But I mean, like, look at that mask around his face. It looks like Darth Vader without his helmet. And I'll turn it around. You get the big head sculpt. You know, the guy is still really cool. I'm glad I picked this up because I don't have. This is the only other Sith Lord that I have that isn't. From a movie. So I have Darth Mauls and Sidious's and of course lots of Vaders. But he's definitely cool. Don't get me wrong. Again, we have the typical red lightsaber. Very typical of Sith. Very cool, unique looking lightsaber hilt, which he comes with that. He also has the unignited version. Which does have a peg which clips onto a hole in his belt. So very cool. It's very unique. So then again, you have the details. Look at all his like chest armor, all kinds of little switches and buttons, and all on like the belt buckles. You can see all these various pouches and gadgets and whatnot, whatever these things are for. Okay. Okay, I just really want to give you a good look at this guy because he's such a popular figure and hard to find. Again, I got this in that case a while back from Entertainment Earth. Articulation, you got a bulge on your neck, bulge shoulders, bulge elbows, swivel wrists, swivel waist, swivel hips, bulge knees, bulge ankles. So, again, standard articulation. With mine, the limbs are very kind of loose, like not loose, like they're gonna fall off. So I don't know if it's just mine or others are like that, but that's fine. I'd rather have them a little loose than too tight. 'Cause when they're too tight, you feel like you're gonna break the figure sometimes. But it's really cool. Like I said, they could have been a little more original with the design on this guy, but still cool. Yeah. Okay, let's see. One more good look at the head sculpt. Just whew, this guy's been through some battles, I would say. So very cool. I'm glad to have another Sith in my collection other than movie characters. But yeah, very nicely done. It's a cool figure. It'll look good in a display or just sitting on a shelf. Okay. So yeah, that's about all. That's all I could say about this guy. So I hope you enjoyed this review. As usual, comment, rate, subscribe. To my next review, which should be coming up soon. May the Force be with you.